Hey you guys, and welcome. We are here to check out the Volkswagen Treffen. A lot of really cool cars in line. We got in front of us, we got a Rally Oval, really cool car. Single cab up there, press bumper, looks like a 55, 67, early one, really cool. So I'm excited to get in there and see what's going on. Once we get in there, we'll start filming and check out what's here, man. This is one of the best events there is around SoCal, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to tell you guys right now, there's some crazy rare stuff here. A couple of cars. This is the RVA group. We're going to visit this a little bit later. We've got this 47 split post-war car. Pretty cool. We'll take a look at that again later. There's really a mountain of oval windows, so we'll be looking at those later. Low light Karmann Ghias. A lot more splits over here, and I mean a lot more splits. Yes, lots of them. So that's always cool to see. Another one over there, we're going to visit that a little later. Some barn door buses. Here's a rare fire truck. We'll take a look at that a little bit later too. A barn door ambulance, just so you know that's coming. And some bigger window cars, but everything has small tail lights. So you guys know there is no later model cars here. It is only 61 and earlier Volkswagens. So that's what's going to make this show really interesting to watch. So be sure to stay tuned, watch the whole video. It might be long, but you can always take it in segments. And then we may even head over to the non-show cars and show you some of that later in the video if we have time. So stay tuned. Look at this, all ovals. Really cool. So let's take a look at the splits real quick first. Again, you guys, there's going to be some other splits later in the video. Believe me, there's a lot of cars here. There's a lot that haven't arrived, so don't think if you watch the first couple minutes of this that you've seen everything, because there is very, very cool stuff in here. So let's start off with this crazy split here and take a look at this one. Is this guy, is that like the same material? Had a jacket made? That's a committed Volkswagen feller. It's got some accessories in here that just are insane. Look at that. What the heck is that thing? Is that a coffee maker? That is rad. So then we got this, look at the ashtray in there. Look at that. That is cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then let's look up. It's not a ragtop, but it does have these coat hangers, and those are crazy expensive and rare.
Is that metal tube?
Original Robry rock gravel guards and running board protectors. We've got these accessories here. This thing's loaded with cool stuff. This probably original, I'm gonna guess, on those.
It's like on the outside. Yeah.
Look at this antenna here, like some sort of German marching flag antenna on here. That's pretty crazy. Ropery rock guards. Original hubcaps, looks like to me. Look at these, those are protectors for these here, for the glass. They're like plastic. The toolkit. Look at this here, Hot VW's magazine. Featured some point. I don't know when that was. 2012. I don't think I've seen this car in a while, so. And it's got that thing. I don't know. That is just neat. And look at this fog light set up here on the head. If this just gives you an idea what's here, guys, you're not going to want to miss much in this video.
Oh yeah.
So look at that mirror. It's got a light on it. Crazy stuff. Look at this here. Side view mirror. The deflectors here.
Oh, really?
And then this thing here. Look at this clock on there. accessory. Yeah, I would love to make a cup of coffee in that. That'd be so rad. Look at that. Here's the part number on it if you're interested.
It's a window heater. A window heater? I think like a defroster probably.
Yeah, and then there's the look at little navigation thing. This thing's just loaded with cool stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. These are the original ones too. Those are high dollar, and these I don't think I've ever seen those.
Well,
the kick ones. Those are crazy. And this here cloth.
This little thing's cool too to put your shit on.
Yeah.
Little shifter cup.
For on a split window stuff, these are all super crazy accessories here.
Split, but
So anyway, check this out, man. These will cross it out on this thing, and it's got like, it's probably an original cross and not a reproduction. Yeah, those look like original carburetors. And then the carburetors might be originals. And then look at the nut and the big nut here and the fuel filter. These fuel filters are okay. The glass ones I talk about are the two halves that you switch, you tighten up together. Those ones aren't good. Yeah, look at that rotary, fishtail. Some of these, a reflector, I'm sure that's like super rare. Those reflectors right there are totally rare. Very cool. Our first split we've seen, and we've got a lot more to show, so let's take a look here. This is a really cool split too. I was talking to this guy. He's got a little oil leak like me, and I'm not opening my engine. I gotta find the oil leaks on that thing. It's just stupid stuff. One's underneath the fan shroud somewhere, so it's not the oil cooler. It's like maybe the case halves and it just sprays everywhere when that happens. Just the counterweights and the crank, kind of get that oil everywhere. That's a nice original rack. So anyway, yeah, we're on to this cool looking standard right here. Yeah, it's got some 16s on it. Again, we got earlier cars around. There's bounced in through here. They're not all in the same place, guys, so stay tuned. This is really cool. Look at those seats. Just keep it original. Standard car. Is that the original color? It might be. Of course, the deck lid was lost and probably replaced at some point. So we've got all these here. Very cool. I like to see them in all conditions, restored, whatever. I'll take a split anyway you have it. So look at this one. This looks like a Swedish one, because these rock guards, I think they had those type of things. And look at this here. Wow, accessory on that. What the hell is it? Oh, ouch. Above my head. Yeah, Philco. Really neat. Look at the seat belts. They got seat belts in this whole thing. Those are totally cool. Yeah, and this one's a deluxe, so it's got the trim. And then let's take a look here. Another Crasa motor with the older style air cleaners. I kind of like these. Kind of cool because the other one's kind of difficult to take off with the deck lid on. You have to close it halfway and stuff. Those are kind of neat. So yeah, the early old Crasa stuff on there makes them run a lot better. Hey, could have probably climbed the hill in fourth, but I didn't. This thing is so cool. He just brought this out from Texas. So there's cars here from a lot of places. And he just got done with this, and it's all preservation. The whole pan's all redone, but he left a lot of the stuff just in original condition, like the whole interior, the inside here is not repainted. The inside that has the radio, it's got a 12-volt system in it, even though, look at this. I mean, this is a 12-volt, some industrial generator from the back in the day, with all the correct stuff on it. You cannot buy that stuff. You can't buy something like that. I've never even seen one. So he's got a 12-volt somehow he ended up with all that. Really cool story behind this car. It's crazy. Some of the stuff unfortunately, I'm not able to film it all. This is really cool. Swedish, I guess, right? It's the big, tall ones. So anyway, this is Freddie's car. He picked this up and put it all together. And he goes, man, I'm going to put a big motor in it. And he drove it with this, and he goes, nope, I'm leaving it just like that. This thing runs great. So he kept the Crassa motor in it, which, again, one of the reasons I went with that. So, nice car. He's at a lot of events, drives this thing all the time. This guy drove this car out from Arizona, drove it. This was not trailered. And he just got done with the build, I guess. I don't know if we just got done with it, actually. He's got, drove all the way out, had a good time. 25 horse motor in it. Only goes about 60 kilometers max. It's pretty flat coming out this way. A little couple hills, but not too bad. Look at that, Hoffman. This is another Hoffman split. Wow. Very cool. So the guy I was talking to over there with the patina preservation, he also has a Hoffman split at home. He couldn't bring them both, so anyway. I guess what we'll do is we'll just run. Let's see what we need to do next. We got tons of Beetles here. Buses are still rolling in. There's still cars rolling in. So it looks like this area here is pretty dense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film you this area that's pretty dense. So I don't think any new cars are going to come in, sneak in. And then we'll go around to the other areas. So we're going to go to ovals for a little while. Then we'll come back to splits. And then we're going to go to Karmann Ghias and stuff like that. So stay tuned. It's going to be a little bit chopped up. I can't do it all in order because the cars aren't here yet. So look at this. This is a beautiful oval window right here. Really nice. Lowered. It's a 56, but he didn't put the bullets on it, so it's kind of interesting. No bullet fenders. European oval. Oh, so it didn't have bullet fenders. European oval. So Europeans would only have the semaphores in them. So that's really cool. Ragtop. Really nicely done. Looks very, very clean. Let's go over here where we're staying in the ovals. And then we'll come into the big window cars. Maybe later in the video. I don't know when we'll hit them. So we got here another oval. Wow, this has a 356 motor in it. Is that what that is? 356 motor. Crazy. Super 90 or something in there. And he's got, what's this twist handle, like a split window on there. Love the cloth interior.
I have a 67 in this. 67.
I always wanted to put the vintage cloth in mine, but 54 3-fold rag, and you see how much bigger the opening is here. It's quite a bit bigger than the 3-fold than the 2-fold. Again, no semaphores on, or semaphores, so no bullets. So 54 wouldn't have semaphores anyway, even if it was eggtail like car, but this is a European. So anyway, 57. Really nice. Is this Horizon Blue? Might be. They should have had the colors on them. They should have had the colors on them. That would have been kind of cool to put on the sheet, Andy, next year. Just so you can see what you're looking at. Actually, I think mine had the color on it. Oh, wait, look at the next one. Maybe I messed up. Didn't read it. Busy trying to look at the camera, see if it's in frame. Another early oval. Look at that. Yeah, it had the color. Oh, they did. One of the things had the color on it. At least on my entrance sheet, it had the color. So it'd be nice if it was on the cars. Wow, this is a really cool car right here. Another, I think this is a Horizon Blue. And is that Horizon Blue? And this one, different versions of it? I don't know. So we've got, look at that, original interior is still in it. That is really cool. The dash. It's a little bumpy walking around here. It's not very smooth. Original 36 horse motor. It's got the snowflake taillights on it. This has been a work in progress here.
Morning.
It's got his 2-fold rag. Notice, you guys, to see the difference, 2-fold and 3-fold, there's about 6 inches more opening. He just got the upholstery done on this with the correct cloth. Finally got it in. He's been putting it together. He's keeping the patina on it. This is Horizon Blue. So, and that's original paint. Looks really cool. All right, so we're back at it here. Let's take a look here at this. Oh, what is this one? Is this that? Trying to think of the name of the color. I used to have an oval or a 58 this color, and it was underneath the white, and I never painted it. I was like, no, that can't be original because it's metallic, and I didn't know that was back. We didn't know a lot of this stuff that we know now. So let's take a look at this side. Let's take a look here. Toolbox. That's a heater, I suppose. Pretty cool. This is that, what's it called? Gray, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Used to have the diamond gray. That's it. Diamond gray. That's got to be diamond gray. Diamond gray. Okay, back at it. Cool. Oh, beautiful. Look at this interior it has on this one. 56. Then we've got the big motor in there. And what they do is, a lot of guys will do is they'll raise the deck lid up a little bit, and that does help with airflow to give you more air for the carburetors and for the additional fan speed, because you kind of need that to keep it running cooler. Definitely does work. We used to do that. Put later model deck lids on them and put the washers on them on the 63.4 or 64.5 deck lids. We did that. It was a little trick before they made that little spacer there. It's cool. He just looks like he's working on this one. I like that motor. It looks pretty cool. Right, so let's check out this side here. Oh, look at this. That's pretty neat. That one looks like maybe it's made. Kind of cool. Gives me ideas. Hard to find an original one, and they're heavy. Make it out of aluminum, be a pretty cool idea. Yeah. Never seen that mirror before. Look at the interior. Really nice. Hawaii? I wonder if it is really from Hawaii.
It really is.
Is it?
It really is. His dance. That's a picture of him when he was 6 years old standing next
Wow.
to him.
Wow, and stuff gets so rusty in Hawaii. No way. That is cool.
He's some old timer now.
That's really
6 years
cool.
old standing next to it.
Maybe it was his dad's car and he took it over, huh? That's awesome. His dad took his over. He took it over from his dad in Hawaii. Oh man, what a neat story there. Love to hear that one.
Well, they're not.
So anyway, you can always check Eddie Collins' channel. Maybe he'll interview people. He does a lot of that stuff. Interviews people in their cars. I'm going to try and do some more of that, but it's hard to do more than what I already do. Again, beautiful car here. Looks like an original rack. Been repowder coated or reproduced, either way. And excellent job on it. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Like a little transistor radio back there, huh? This little sticker. That's pretty neat there. Wow. Just a lot to look at, guys. A lot of fun to walk around. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you like the video. Don't forget to do that. It does help the algorithm if you guys do comment as well. Just make a comment on the video somewhat. Like the video. Share it with someone. That will all help. So that I can continue to make these videos. It does cost quite a bit of money, and the ads kind of pay for that. So if you guys get frustrated by the ads, that's how I get paid. So it does cost me money to do these all the time.
I don't want to get furious.
Yeah. It's all brand new.
That's a really cool oval. We've got rows of them. I mean, we're going to go over after this. I think we're going to take a look at that 47 split right after this car here. So, we got a few cars on the way over to it. So stay tuned, guys. We'll take a look at that 47 here coming up. So this is pretty neat. We're gonna head on over to these here. We got Volkswagen style car here. Wow, some of the stuff that's in the show area is pretty neat. Look at this. A Vanagon camper. That is rad. So there's cars in the regular parking area that aren't in the event because they're not small tail lights, that are actually pretty neat. Yeah, everybody wants to come see this because it's all early cars. So let's take a look over here. Black with an oval vert deck lid. Might be an original one. Sometimes they add those, and there's also an aftermarket company making those now. So either way, they're not cheap. That's pretty cool. I like that color of the upholstery with this white, kind of a cream color. And it's, of course, Ron Fleming's, I believe. Couple big window cars. These are DKP cars, so you're gonna have some big windows and some small windows together, and then we're gonna show you guys that split here at the end of the row.
Yeah. As soon as they kind of check out on that.
These are all the lowered big motor cars. It's kind of a neat looking color there, isn't it? It's like ice blue. Has that cast look to it, almost like I think this is a Porsche color. So I've seen it before.
But it's funny, my 68 didn't break a lot of problems like that. I'll take
You guys want to see the early stuff, so I'm going to kind of move through these a little bit quicker. You guys don't want to see the original stuff.
women come up. And I was driving the other day, and somebody on like a motorcycle came over.
Beautiful car, though. Man, these are really nice. Upholstery like that. It's nice. It's got a full cage in here. Ready to go race it. It's got a Batwing wheel on it. No semaphores. Oval. With eggs. That's interesting. I don't know what year that would be. 55 maybe, late 55, but it wouldn't have had eggs if it was. So anyway. So this is the 47 split. Let's take a look at this. These are not very many of these around. I call these post-war cars. Americans didn't like them much. Very cool. These are the bumpers that came on these here. They has the guards like that, and they're really, really thin and primitive. And then the hoods all had these twisty lock things. I'm looking for another car that I should be here, and I don't see it yet. So another 47 or 48 post-war cars. I mean, the ones that came to America came really in 40. They said 49 was the first two, but it actually started in 50. So the 49, there was only two cars, and it was kind of a thing. So those are really kind of post-war as well, up to 49. Let's finish these DKP cars real quick, and then we're going to go over and look at those two splits I was just showing you a preview of. We'll detail them out. Those are just amazing cars. So we got these, I like these wheels, guys. What do you think? Pretty cool. Wide oval, like the white letters. I mean, that was my childhood when everybody had white letter tires like that. Raised white letters was a thing, man. They don't do it anymore, I don't think. I don't think anybody makes a raised white letter tire. Wow. Can't wait to show you guys the rest of the stuff here. There's just so much. I love these wheels. These look great. What do you think? Those look really cool. Is that the MP? The original MP was like that, right? So let's look at the RVA cars.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, with the brass.
probably grab my battery while I'm over here.
Yeah.
Rare Vintage Air.
Good.
Nice split window of the deluxe trim. You guys know the little trim here has that little detail to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see if I can find something good.
You can see that. Look at the mirror. Really cool.
No, I didn't.
That's I think this is what's it called, like AAA Auto Club.
I'm gonna see what. Okay. Okay.
And a round instead of the oval. 52. This is called a crotch cooler here. That's an old antenna too. That's really cool. So this one has, does it have the, oh, it has the clock in there and then it has the radio underneath. Really cool. So, yeah, it's fun to find those accessories. This car's got a lot of them. I mean, it's just original. Keep it original, make it look right there. Original seat covers. He actually drives it. I believe he drove it here. And look at the back window. You see how there's a oval on this side, and then you got the split back here, right? And then it's got like a little luggage area that's separate. It's got this, I don't know what these are called, sunbeam steering wheel or something like that. Look at the condition of that too. Really neat. That's the old radio there. They're huge. On the other side of them, I think they probably had tubes in them. Pretty sure. Everything had tubes back then. See, this isn't, the really early ones had the little twist handle on them. On the post-war cars. And pre-war. Really cool. Split semaphores. Right back at it here, guys. Another convertible. 56 on the license plate. Is that what it is? Is it a bullet car or cross-hatch wheel trim? I'd like to find those really cool, like German ones, like maybe like he has, or something different, you know, wheel trim. I like Asher Shoulder North for mine. That'd be really cool. He just lowers this one. It's pretty cool because it's got a lot of originality to it, but he's lowered it. You know, so you can do what you want with your car. Kept a lot of original look to everything, but he just, like the flat stitch seats like that, that's kind of like what was done originally. And he put, I forget what motor. This is just a regular big dual carb motor, but he put the early vintage look, vintage air cleaners. I think those are actual vintage ones. kind of cool. Really like this car. Very nice. But the hubcaps, KDF's logos on them. That's a beauty there. I was never, you know, the work it takes to keep black. I don't think I'd ever do it. Even if I had a black original car, I'd probably paint it one of the original colors. Just because it's so much work to keep clean, and I just like color. You know, I like something that's, I mean, black looks beautiful, but it also just the work, unless it's clean, it doesn't look beautiful. And then you have a work schedule all the time. Some guys love it.
It's very cool. Very cool.
So we're going off to the next oval. I mean, just an oval. And this has the Robry boot guard. I think that's what it is, a running board protector. One guy had them in the back, but I think that's the correct place. That's what makes sense to me. So I haven't put them on mine yet because of that very reason. That's a beauty right there. Look at that motor. Just clean, original.
So, go, get your souvenirs, get your gear,
Nice.
and whatever you're happy for right now. There's all kinds of options down there. And, yeah, it's going to be a great day. I hope that
Really nice
California sun pumps them
oval. I'm sure it was.
either way. You're gonna
Original paint, looks like. Most of it. Maybe it's been touched up, but I see original up in here. So, touch up and blend. Really cool. Like to see that too. Maybe the fenders were changed. They just look so nice. But it looks really cool. I like it. We got one more right here. We'll film this one and then the bus there, and then we'll come. We got barn door buses. We've got all kinds of stuff coming up, guys. So stay tuned. 57 rag. And it's still populating. I mean, there's still people coming in. I don't think the show starts till 9. And we might be before that still. I really don't know. Real nice. Some really cool cars up on the hill. That's going to be a while before I get to those, but they're coming for sure. This is a really cool bus. Double door. Removable seats. That was... A lot of those were the SO22 was removable like that. But this wouldn't have been that because it's too early. So maybe it's just something somebody made. I don't know. Really cool though. Look at that. Small taillight. Early taillights. Let's see. It's not a 55, so it's got to be 56, 57.
I didn't seem convincing.
With those taillights. Here in this one, Strato Silver, another Strato Silver. This is a, he said he didn't want it to match. He wanted to go a little more blue, and he did. Looks great. I love the color. So remember, Strato Silver had black, ochre, and what was the other one? Silver. That's it. So people go, oh, well, it's got to be gray because it only had black and silver and ochre. Well, I got a little paint lesson for you guys who want to listen. The black they use is called lamp black, and lamp black has blue in the black to make it more black, because black is kind of a gray black. If you don't add the blue, it turns more blue, turns more black when you add blue. So lamp black, what they use from Glasserit, or Glasso Max, back what it was back in the day, used lamp black. And when you add silver to the black, it comes blue. It doesn't go gray, it goes blue. And then when you add ochre, which ochre is kind of a burnt orange, you know, color, something like that, kind of a dirty orange. You just add a little bit of that, of course, then it turns it green. So the orange kind of dirties up, the red that's in orange dirties up the color, okay? Just makes it not so prominently blue. And then the yellow that's in it turns it slightly green. So the real Strata Silver's got that, just a hint of green, bluey green to it. So that's how that's a little bit about mixing colors. That's why one of the reasons I didn't want to do painting, this is my car, full-time, was because it's such a pain. It really is hard to get it really right. And everybody thinks, oh, well, the color doesn't match. You know, it's just such an easy thing to fix. It's not that easy. It's very difficult. All right, so let me get my battery and we'll continue on. All right, so let's continue on with the oval windows. Take a look here. I might have to stop and get myself a breakfast burrito. As yeah.
They do run out of t-shirts.
So this might be another Horizon Blue, isn't it?
Who couldn't use another t-shirt? We have multiple classes.
57.
We're going to give away the awards.
Nice color though. I liked it. Guess I'm kind of a blue person. Like blue cars.
I'm sure everybody that ran it thinks they did, but you
really like the Strata Silver. It's probably one of my favorite colors.
And we'll let you know that when we do the awards early afternoon.
That's why I wanted to really kind of match it and really see what it looked like. That's a nice patina there, guys. This is what I call patina. If I had a car that was in this condition, I probably would not paint it, because it's really cool looking the way it is. Share your thoughts on that, guys. Again, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget, if you can, leave a comment. If some of you guys are watching from TVs, that's okay. If you can like the video, that's great. If you can't, that's all right too. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, curb feeler. This is the old school style curb feeler. Didn't have the spring on it. Oh, those like width finders, I think. Because one of the things people always did is they'd turn corners and crunch in their fenders on their Beetles. So that help you see where they are. Kind of cool. Really nice lighting right now. I think hopefully it looks good on the video. And hopefully I keep my lens clean. It dirties up like it didn't used to do that, but now it does. So I gotta stop and clean it every once in a while, make sure it stays good for you guys to be able to see everything clear, not fuzzy. 4K, hopefully we can get this whole video out in 4K. That's really cool. I think it has the AM radio playing in there. Is that your AM radio playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You love my seat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Cool.
It's on my action
Right on. Black oval window. Kind of got a racing belts in it. It's kind of cool. Has the it's an early oval. It's got semaphores and narrow seats, ribbed doors, I believe. The reason they had the narrower tops on the seats is because the ribbed doors, just so you know. The ribbed doors stick out a little bit. I noticed that in my car, that they almost touched the ribbed door. So there you go. 54 that was. We got here a 56 or 7, looks like. Kind of a patina paint job or older restoration. Love that oval window dash. Just cruising. That's the legit one there. Thermidor. Heavy though, I think.
But Hawaii is,
So I think some of them had fans in them, and some don't. I'd want one with a fan because that's one of the issues you run into in traffic. Just sitting still. It's kind of cool to make a mini one with a squirrel cage in it or something. They got the rally radio on this one, looks like. See that on the bottom? That's rally stations, I believe, how that worked out. I don't know. That's what I've heard, so sure they were correct, but again, I don't know. 54, see the early gas tank, the square top. This guy added some crotch coolers to it. I'll get you guys back far enough so you can see it. And they figured let's just do the camp out lunch. Personally, I think I'm gonna have to food truck it today because I didn't bring anything. Went to the Angels game last night. That was kind of fun. It was fan appreciation night, so they have a whole bunch of gifts, things they give away. I didn't get anything though. All right, let's check out the big window cars real quick. For some reason, there's a few less cars here than last year. Still some really nice ones. There's a lot of really nice splits and big window cars here we haven't even looked at, and there's a lot of buses that we have not looked at as well. And there's 23 windows and barn door 23 windows, stuff like that, and they're all up in the top, so I got to go up there. And at the same time, I'll grab something to eat maybe. Yeah, so we got this one. Man, this is really nice. He's got his whole build sheet on it. Yeah, it's original black car. Almost looks like lacquer on here or something for some reason. Like the old lacquer paint we used to use. That's the way they were done originally. Glassomax lacquer. Glasserit's the new system, not the old stuff was Glassomax. Alright, let's check this out here. That's pretty cool. This is neat. I don't know, did I show you guys this one? Let's look at this one. We were looking at this one and then got distracted here. I like this. This is neat. Yeah, this looks like a toy. But it's actually, I think, an accessory. I don't know what the point of it was. It's kind of neat though. Kind of got this sanded paint, you know, like the paint was underneath it. Try to get it off. Then people go and they repaint cars and they touched up and feathered out all the chips. So unfortunately it gets like that sometimes when you're trying to save the patina paint underneath. And at that point I kind of go, I'm not sure if I want to save it or just repaint it myself. But when it looks like this is really cool. I mean, this is coral red. And look at that, just a primer coming all the way through. It's really neat to see that. And then it's got these really cool accessory wheel trim pieces. And this is Shin from Hot VW's car. We show this a lot, but I'll show you a real quick view. It's original, all original car. Original paint, original color. And he put the Okrasa motor in this one. Did a good job with that. And this one here looks like he's got it for sale. Here's the information on that. You can always give him a text if you're interested. A 61 rag. I could have had a 60 rag, another 61 rag, and I just couldn't do it. I got too many cars, and it'd just be too much of a risk. And it was a good deal. I could have got it so cheap. I can't even tell you guys. A non-rusted car. I could put it together. Easily sold it, but right now it's tough to sell anything. So who knows? Just talking to a friend of mine. He just got laid off. Just got laid off Friday. That's what I was doing just now when I stopped.
No, I think he's gonna just
But anyway, heading our way around looking at the big window cars. So we're gonna have buses probably next, and some more big window cars I've seen. But we're heading up to the buses now, so we're gonna do a little bit of that, and we're gonna grab something to eat, and then go film the buses while we're up there. A lot of hill walking. Just did the basket weave in here. I don't blame them. Upholstery's expensive. We've already shown you this car, so we'll bring you back in. All right, we got the music ending here, so I figured I would make a real quick video on this while I'm here, right under the speakers. Late 40s split window Beetle right here. Look at that. Look inside there. Wow. Selena's car. I've been wanting to see her stuff for years. I mean, at least 10 years. Finally, 1948. Look what we got. She brought it out. Look at that exhaust. And it has a crank start for it. Really neat car. Just taking another look at the Kubel while we're here. There's the dash. Who knows if this music is going to help us or not. Anyway, pretty cool. Let's look at the dash on the 48 here. Kind of bounce back and forth between the. She's still getting parts for it. Of course, got to go to Hesch and Schuldendorf and HO and Bad Camber to find them. So let's bring back in what we've got going on here. So we got the 23 window. Wow, this thing is cool. 56. Wow, these are really neat. The early. I always wanted an early 23 window. Walkthrough would be really cool because then you can open the top up without getting out. That's one of the reasons my 13 window, I don't know if I really ever want to make it a 2021 because of that reason alone. So anyway, look what we've got. Wow. Beauty. Just preserved. Not restored. And we got another pretty early, what, 59, 60, 61? 23 window. Now this one's a walkthrough. So the thing I got about that, it's cool, is if you want to open your sunroof, oh no, this is a 15 window. you could go between the seats and then open your sunroof and go back and sit down, because otherwise it's hard to open it. You got to go through the cargo doors to do it. That's one of the reasons, again, why I probably. But I don't like about walkthrough is the weird feeling when you sit in this seat. You're always too close to the. I don't know. You just don't feel very comfortable in the passenger seat either. So there's that issue with the walkthrough. After owning both, I never had a walkthrough until I had the SO4 too. Little things to think about when you go to buy one. I'll bring you guys around here in a second, and we'll see this stuff, and we got to do the upper parts. We've still got a lot of the show to bring you guys around to. So anyway, we'll take a look real quick while we're walking this way at this bus here. Here's the build sheet on it. Chestnut brown, wow, that's cool. And then sealing wax red, shows all the stuff on there. 1.2 liter. This is a press bumper too, so it's very early. May of 57, so that's 57 press bumper. Well, what's weird is so it's a late 57, so it has like the 58 tail lights on it, and it has the different license plate light. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. I don't know, but I thought a normal 57 would have the little dot head tail lights, but because maybe this one was in May, in late 57, maybe I remember somebody telling me that you could be either way. 57 could either have these or the others, and I remember that, I think Charlie Hamill told me that 35 or so 40 years ago. I remember asking him, which taillight's going? What year is it? 57? Oh, it could be either one. Some parts that had the one, and some he knew both. He knew back then when I was looking for taillights for my 57 Kombi. Yeah. I don't remember the date it was made, but it did have a 57 Kombi. So early 57 probably had the taillights like this. In late 57 had the other. Interesting. That build sheet kind of confirms it. If the guy built it exactly as it was, who knows? Could have been done either way. And they have beer sales going on up here. Pretty good. So yeah, we're taking a look at these here. Oh, barn door. Wow. Barn door 23 window, left-hand drive. This is Doug's bus. I don't see the back of it, so I always know. I love the old original upholstery. Just keep driving it. Why not? You know, it's only original once. This is a early 55. Late 55 was a regular non-barn door bus. So kind of cool. The early 55 was kind of neat, and the late 55 is kind of cool because it was a transition mid-year. And so this one here is this is Larry from Deutschland Metal. This is his bus. Crazy, he found this, I think, out in the desert by his place, and it was like rust free, and big dent was in here in the quarter, and he took it, cut it off, straightened it, put it back on. saved it. It's original metal. Maybe use this side. He does some excellent restoration work. If you ever needed a restoration, I'll leave you his number right here. Complete restorations, he does them, I think, a reasonable price for what he does. I mean, but you might have to wait a while. It's definitely going to be a wait.
Should we go up here and order a hot dog?
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
What's this? It's just kind of odd. Look at that. This one's got a non-original color. I mean, they wouldn't have made these colors, but it's cool looking. I like the is that original upholstery stuff? They're neat. I wonder what colors it would have been. You guys can comment that below. What would it have been with that color door panels? What would the correct color be? I don't really know. Real quick, let's take a look at the view. Again, we stopped and looked at that row of cars. There's a whole bunch over here we stopped and looked at. We'll be looking at those later. Check out these barn doors. Oh, that's really cool. Wow. That's neat. Inside of a barn door bus that's really cool with the divider in it. I don't think I've ever seen it. Except maybe this one. If I've seen it before, I don't know. That is really cool. Look at this generator. The water pump. Water pump for the fire truck. Look at that. I know somebody that has all the hoses in theirs, but it's not here. I don't think it's a barn door. This is cool. Eric Copland. It's Eric's one. Okay. He's got some cool stuff. These are fire lights. That is neat. Guess I have seen it before. Wow, that's gorgeous. What a neat thing. I think Charlie has one with the hoses in it. I remember. Right, but it might not be a barn door. I don't think it is. Another really cool bus. Eric Copland's got this one as well. Wow, this is cool. Divider. I think these are all Eric's. I mean, man, he has some badass stuff. And he does have some other things that aren't here. That I know I've seen. They're really cool. And so, wow, that is rad. An ambulance like that. See if I got the inside good enough for you guys. Wow. Look at the dash. D-Mop Garage has one right now he's working on that. I don't know what yours is, but this one's pretty neat. Hey.
Your info, man.
Thank you. Look at that. That is cool. Now, I don't know what country this one's from, because different one had different crosses on them. Some had different crosses, so maybe Swiss. This one says ambulance on it. Or did it say Krankenwagen normally? I don't know. Let's look at the show from here. Just got my goodie bag from Wolfsburg West. Here's Lucy. Such an original car. Wow. Savannah beige. You guys know that we had a Savannah beige 65. What year is this one? I know it because it has Savannah beige, and this would be the color of the seats normally. Had like something similar to that. And I think it was a brown mesh, mesh brown, so it was like a little different. So he just picked this up back east. Drove this all the way across the United States. And there's the infamous fuel pump that went out on the road. So yes, it was legit. This was Randy on, this is on, so this is on Carcheology channel if you guys want to watch it. He drove this across the United States. Pretty cool little video series. I enjoyed it watching it myself. So you might want to check that out. Got this from, the whole story of this car is in that video. It's just amazing, actually. So we get a pre-A. It's a pre-A or A? I know it's an early one. It's an A, I believe. Gorgeous car. Oh, that was him driving he had a convertible the other day, and that's his coach build right there. That's off of a 59 Beetle chassis. I think it's a Beetle chassis, and then
You have a lot of female friends.
this is a fiberglass car that's the coach build here.
Yeah, they call this the Ensman 506. Built in
Ensman.
Switzerland.
I noticed you have a convertible as well down here, or did you brought your convertible?
There used to be, there are 3 cars.
No, but the car you drove yesterday.
Oh,
was
yeah,
it?
yeah, that's a convertible.
Yeah, you had a convertible
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Also Porsche equipped.
Oh yeah, this one is, right?
This one too.
Yeah. Oh, that one was Porsche equipped, your convertible?
with, identical engine.
Oh, and which one is this one?
This is a 1958, identical to the car's month of manufacture.
Oh.
And this is a 75S.
75 horse, yeah.
75 horse.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of horsepower in a light car like this.
In my previous Ensman, I had 110
yeah.
horsepower, 111 horsepower at
That's
the wheels.
way too much.
And then for an 1140-pound car, that was
Wow.
way too much.
Yeah, this thing's like, gotta be
Now,
exciting.
if you drive fast and you come out of a turn, and it lifts the front wheels. and
Well,
you
I
go in a
mean,
straight line.
Hey, just a 60 horse in my oval window
It's
is
more than plenty.
oh my god, it's freaking quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, really fun to drive.
Yeah.
Neat car.
And in this car, nobody can blow my doors off.
And yeah, this was I saw this up in the Bay Area at Kelly Park is where we saw it first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, if you haven't seen that video, you can check that one out as well.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Mark Merrill's car. Beautiful ride right here. Absolutely stunning. What a color combination too on the 57 Karmann Ghias. Really neat. So let's look at the inside. That's a reproduction of the original interior. 100% correct. Looks like the steering wheel still has some patina to it. So that's really nice. I like stuff like that. Original steering wheel that's in great shape. Beautiful car right here. I mean, the chrome work is beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful ride. You guys want to see? I have a video on the YouTube also called Mark Merrill's Open House, and he has an amazing collection. Some of the stories behind all the cars, he didn't buy them all for high dollar. Collected them when they were cheap or cheaper. Some of them really cheap, and just saved them and accumulated cars over a long period of time. And that's what he has there. So it's really generous to show us all of his beautiful things that he has, and invited me to actually film it. A lot of people with those kind of collections, they don't want you to film inside their stuff. So Mark's super cool and super generous. Thank you, Mark. 'Cause he's watching the channel now, so he's like, thinks it's great. I like these beauty rings on here, guys. Those are, I've never seen those. I don't know. They look really cool on this car. It's just a really neat ride right there. What a timepiece. Look at this. Wonder what year this is. Doesn't have a placard on it. Be interesting to know. Is it a 63? The early one? Or is it... Man, these are really nice. Gorgeous car. Amazing. There's just some... So that one kind of slipped in the cracks there. We're, you know, not really supposed to have the 61 and earlier, but that car definitely deserves to be in here for sure. Something else. Got one more over here, and we're going to take a look. That's a 52 Twitter. That 53 was Twitter. 52, interesting. Didn't know they made them. Maybe in one of the first ones then. 59 rag top, lowered hubcaps, and they look like air-cooled wheels. Those look really neat with the beauty ring. That's a really cool look right there. Definitely different. I like it. Ooh, man. Motor with 48s. You know, these are really cool. These fan shrouds are really neat when you have dual 48s. I mean, it just makes it so much easier to work on. So now we got 1960. Beautiful bus here. He did a lot of this restoration. This guy's from Arizona. From the Desert Dubs group there. And it's just a real nice, I mean, it's contender. Maybe he'll, I don't know what the things are. My place with this one, it's just a really nice, got the big pop outs on it. Did it right. I like that he used the smaller one in the front here. Well, it makes it easier to open the door, right? So, because you're usually opening that door. It brings in a little less air. Yeah, that looks just amazing. Really nice job on that. Let's take a look at this other one. We got like a patina driver. This is kind of neat here. Look at this. Oh man. Treffen badges and stuff on. Badge thing is becoming a thing. I don't know if we started something with the 1960 rag I have, putting all the badges on the back. Something that, you know, was like a traditional thing in Europe. They did on the radiators on the Mercedes. I used to see that in the 80s a lot. Yeah, they put the badges on. That's why I did that, because I thought, well, we have a grill on our Volkswagens. I'll put badges on my grill, like they did on the European cars back in the 80s. That's what I remember. That's where I got the idea from that.
Fantastic.
That's really cool. And we got Shane's barn door. Really nice barn door here. And then we got the barn door here, really cool. And there's Reggie over there hanging out. Came out from San Diego. We got all these guys came from San Diego. The other guys came from San Diego, not all of them. But San Diego guys come up for this event. It's just definitely worth it for anyone to come and enjoy it. Even though it's a little bit smaller than last year, it's still really a big show, and it's such an epic day. The weather's amazing, not too sunny. A little sun peeking through the clouds every once in a while. It's about 70 degrees. I mean, you couldn't really ask for a better time. And a lot of shade for you to hang out with your buddies. And there's a beer truck. There's an espresso bar for those who don't drink. They kind of figured it all out. Let's go down to below here and film the next section.
So you got your car all nice and cleaned up?
It's real nice. 55.
But it's dusty. When it was out there, that Route 66, it was like, oh yeah. I was telling
Pop outs.
I got black car? Yeah. Same shit. His car is like
That's a neat looking fan shroud on there. What do you think? That looks cool. Gives you all that space for those carburetors. You got a rescue dog here. German Volks.
You have to back out. Hey, you have to back out, and then I'll turn you around. You have to back out this way.
Got a low light vert. Really rare car. Sorry. With a turbo engine. So the thing about Karmann Ghias, you can put anything you want in them. $1960 Vert. Really nice. Got a little dusty going on over here. Kind of a bummer. $57. Oh, $56.7. Oh. And bus over here. Well, again, guys, if you haven't seen this car, this is Bob's car, 53. Remember, 53 was, early 53 was a split window, and late 53 was an oval window. And the thing that's really cool about that is they made these cars up, Volkswagen did, and they sent them out to dealerships right here. And this is one of them. And I don't know of any others that are surviving, but this is one they dress up with every accessory that they possibly could put on it and put it at the dealership for a display car. So this sat at a dealership in Canada for many years and sat there so long that one side of the car was completely faded and the other side wasn't. So he did want to repaint it. A lot of people might think that they should just left it that way, but maybe he just didn't. They weren't really doing that at that time when he got it, so he wanted to just paint it again. So he painted the outside of it, left the dash and everything else. This is all original paint here. But every one of these accessories in this car, everything, even like the e-brake stuff, the locking system, was a factory option. And even the radios, the two different types of radios that had. The one on the bottom is a rally radio. The one on the top is your regular AM, FM, which was a really big deal in 1953. So the steering wheel is original, still original paint on it, or original colorant on it. And inside the car, it has every accessory. Look up. You have to look up in here that they made for this year. So they just did everything, and everything is an original part. Nothing is, even the upholstery, still original. Never been redone. Even the rack still has the label on it. It's original. It's not a reproduction. The Robri rock guards, original. You notice how well these things fit because they're original. They're original for this car. This car's not been in any accidents. Nothing. Just preserved. And the outside was repainted to preserve it the way he wanted to do it. And he used the original paint with the lead and everything else. He was able to get it. So look at that. All this cardboard stuff, all original. The little gas tank thing. All the headset tools, all of them original. It's just amazing. Little tool pouch, original. These mirrors are original. Original accessory here. Crazy cool car. And it was to show off the new oval window, the brand new oval window. Even all these labeled. Only a couple of things like have been replaced that I could see. I think the running board mats were replaced once because they should be like the other ones on another car that we'll show you maybe later in the video. The ones that are on mine are the correct style where they had a voided edge here along the side, and that would have been original. So maybe they did replace those when they painted it. I don't know. Could have been. It could have been in the window and they just got rotten sitting there in the window. I don't know the whole story on that. Neat car though. Just a really amazing piece. So there's a lot of these really cool cars here, guys. Look at that steering wheel there. Wow. Never seen one of those chrome before. That's beautiful. Really neat. Great cars. Wow. Amazing stuff. 57 Beetle here, just original. Somebody's in there sleeping, so we're not going to get up too close on it. But it's really cool. Look at that. You just don't see that kind of thing. You know, the kids are always wanting to take a nap. They get up, stay up so late. So anyway. Check this one out. Alright, so we got this other oval here. There's just so many cars, guys. Kind of a rub through patina look. I think that might be, maybe it's original paint. And they're still working on it, trying to polish it. Clean it off and get the original paint back. I know I might be repeating this one, but I think it's pretty worth repeating. If I did, but I don't know if I did or not. So I'm going to film this, and then we're going to just walk over to the other side and start filming the buses. So this must be a 57. Wow. Or 56. 56s are pretty rare. A friend of mine has one. 56. Not very many of them out there. Looks like an original rack on there. Really cool. Beautiful low-light Ghia. These are very rare. Anyway, we'll just walk by these splits so you guys can see them again. You can never see too many splits, right? There's always people at the splits. All these people at the splits. All right, so let's go with the buses here. Single cabs, buses, double cabs, type 2s, small taillight only. Well, it's always nice when you have a matching Honda, especially when you have a postal yellow single cab to go along with it, right? Super rare color. You just don't see very many of these at all. In all parts of the world, these are rare. Especially when it's, I think, a 59. These, I don't think you see very many of those at all. Wow, ceiling wax red, original paint. Sorry for the jittery cam, we're on a bit of a hill. The Crankin wagon, but it's in green. But it's in green for a reason. Yeah, it's in green for a reason. 420 reason. Kiefer wagon, but it's actually a Crankin wagon too. And that is a cool bus. Look at that double door. That's cool. He's got it all decorated for Halloween. Halloween. 1960. Let's go check out this patina single cab. All right, guys, look at this. Press bumper. Wow, 57. Wow, this is gonna maybe so. Does it early 57 or late 57? Let's find out by looking at the taillights if that's the correct way to know. Because I remember Charlie telling me a long time ago, 57 could have been these taillights or the flat ones, depending on what part of the year it was made. I can't believe they knew that back then. This was back 40 years ago. We were at a show buying parts. You know those nerds, you know, the bus nerds. They know everything. This is a really cool barn door. This is Sean's barn door here. Really cool. Very cool dude too. Very cool dude. And his wife, both amazing people. Well, loved hanging out. We hang out a lot. So that's Sean's barn door. And he bought it like this with the Chanel on it and just couldn't change it. He just decided to keep it the way it is. Just so cool that way with the Chanel. It's known all over the world as the Chanel barn door. Yeah, the parking lot's amazing too, so we haven't got out there. Let me show you some of that later in the video. Let's see. '54 single cab. Ooh, it's not a smooth gate. That would have been early 50s. Smooth gates are really crazy. These are pretty cool. It has a different pressing, doesn't it? Really neat. I know somebody who has a smooth gate. And she ain't selling it. Look at that beauty. Right, so the Arizona guys came out. This is another, I think it's a 60. Put some wheels on it, lowered it, put the big pop outs on. I mean, you guys gotta think he's from Arizona, so he wants some air. So yeah, makes sense, right?
Yeah, I want to see you in the next show. I hope so. Yeah. See you guys. See ya.
All right, the early cars here, 59, I bet, or 58. He has number 59 for the Speedwell Rally. Like I was trying to get their year for that, and it drives them nuts. Because they go, oh, yeah, I want a 61. Well, there's already a 61 out. Oh, how about a 56, or I don't know. They choose their number. I just took whatever ones nobody else wanted. When I did it, I couldn't tell you the number I had.
What's up, Ben?
You guys are getting there really early, and it's kind of getting loud. Okay. Wow, the bus section is just really just sparse this year. That's it. Last bus right here. Last year, all this was buses all the way along here. Lots of them. And I didn't, or 2 years ago, I didn't even bring a bus. I brought a SO20. I have the SO23. I could have brought that. And then, and I didn't bring that either. I guess Randy probably drove the car. His bus has been down. I think he's got his engine issues.
Yeah, it was uphill a little.
So he straightened that problem out. There we go. That's the last 1960 Beetle. Let's go over here and talk to some of my buddies here.